My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Welcome back to Mann Ki Baat. Greetings to you. The year 2026 is knocking at the door, and today, as I speak to you, memories of an entire year are swirling in my mind. Myriad images, many discussions, many achievements that bound the nation together. 2025 gave us many moments that made every Indian proud. From national security to the sports field, from science laboratories to the world's biggest platforms, India left a strong mark everywhere. This year, Operation Sindoor became a symbol of pride for every Indian. The world clearly saw that today's India does not compromise on its security. During Operation Sindoor, images of love and devotion towards Ma Bharati emerged from every corner of the country. People expressed their feelings in their own unique ways. Friends, the same spirit was also visible when Vande Mataram completed 150 years. I had requested you to send your messages and suggestions with hashtag Vande Mataram 150. The countrymen participated enthusiastically in this campaign. Friends, 2025 was also a memorable year in terms of sports. Our men's cricket team won the ICC Champions Trophy. The women's cricket team won the World Cup for the first time. India's daughters created history by winning the Women's Blind T20 World Cup. The tricolour also fluttered high with pride in the Asia Cup T20. In the World Championship, para-athletes proved by winning several medals that no obstacle can come in the way of zeal and determination. India also took a big leap in the field of science and space. Shubhanshu Shukla became the first Indian to reach the International Space Station. Many efforts related to environmental conservation and wildlife protection also became the hallmark of 2025. The number of cheetahs in India has now increased to more than 30. In 2025, faith, culture, and India's unique heritage all came together. The Prayagraj Mahakumbh, organized at the beginning of the year, astonished the entire world. At the end of the year, the Dhwajarohan ceremony at the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya filled every Indian with pride. The excitement towards Swadeshi was also evident among one and all. People are purchasing only those goods that bear the sweat of an Indian and the fragrance of Indian soil. Today, we can proudly say that 2025 has given India even greater confidence. It is also true that this year we had to face natural disasters at very many places. Now, the country is ready to move forward in 2026 with new hopes and new resolutions. My dear countrymen, today the world is looking at India with great hope. The biggest reason for hope in India is our youth power. Our achievements in the field of science, new innovations, and the expansion of technology have greatly impressed countries around the world. Friends, the youth of India always have a passion for something new, and they are equally aware. My young friends often ask me how they can further contribute to nation building. How can they share their ideas? Many among them inquire as to how they can present their ideas to me. The answer to this curiosity of our young colleagues is the Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue. Its first edition was held last year, and now its second edition is scheduled in a few days' time. On the 12th of next month, National Youth Day will be celebrated on the occasion of Swami Vivekananda's birth anniversary. A young leaders' dialogue will also be held on this day, and I'll certainly participate in that. In this, our youth will share their ideas on important topics like innovation, fitness, startups, and agriculture. I'm very eager about this program. Friends, I'm pleased to see the rising participation of our youth in this program. A quiz competition related to this was held a few days ago. More than 50 lakh youth participated in it. An essay competition was also held in which students expressed their views on various topics. Tamil Nadu stood first and Uttar Pradesh second in this competition. Friends, today the youth in the country are getting new opportunities to showcase their talent. Many platforms are being developed where youth can showcase their talent as per their abilities and interests. One such platform is Smart India Hackathon, another medium where ideas are turned into action. Friends, the Smart India Hackathon 2025 concluded this month. During this hackathon, students worked on more than 270 problems of more than 80 government departments. Students offered solutions which were related to real-life challenges like traffic-related problems. Related to this, the youth shared very interesting perspectives on smart traffic management. The youth also put forward their ideas on solutions to challenges like financial frauds and digital arrests. Suggestions were extended on cyber security framework for digital banking in villages. Many youth remained engaged in solving the challenges in the agriculture sector. Friends, over 13 lakh students and over 6,000 institutes have participated in the Smart India Hackathon in the last 7 to 8 years. The youth have also provided accurate solutions to hundreds of problems. Such hackathons are organized from time to time. I urge my young friends to certainly be a part of these hackathons. Friends, today's life is becoming tech-driven, and the changes that used to happen over centuries, we are seeing them happen over a few years. At times, some people express concern whether robots are going to replace humans. In such changing times, it is very important to stay connected to our roots for human development. I am very happy to see that our next generation is holding on to the roots of our culture well, with new thinking and new methods. Friends, you must have heard the name of the Indian Institute of Science. Research and innovation are the hallmarks of this institute. A few years ago, some students there felt that there should be a place accorded for music amid studies and research. That's where a small music class started. Neither a big stage nor a big budget. Gradually, this initiative grew, and today we know it as Gitanjali IISc. It is no longer just a class, it is the cultural center of the campus. Here, there is Hindustani classical music, folk traditions, classical genres. Students here sit together and practice. Professors come along and their families also join. Today, more than 200 people are associated with it. And the special thing is that even those who have moved abroad are joining online and holding on to the threads of this group. Friends, this effort to stay connected to one's roots is not limited to India. Indians living in different corners of the world are also playing their part. Another example that takes us outside the country is Dubai. Kannada families living there ask themselves an important question. Our children are moving ahead in the tech world, but aren't they moving away from their language? This is where Kannada Pathshale was born, an initiative where children are taught to teach, learn, write, and speak Kannada. Today, more than 1,000 children are associated with it. Truly, Kannada Nadu, Nudi Namma Hemme. Friends, there is an old saying, where there is a will, there is a way. This saying has been proved true once again by a young man from Manipur, Moirangtham Sethji. He is less than 40 years old. The remote area of Manipur, where Sriram Moirangtham ji lived, had a major electricity problem. To overcome this challenge, he focused on local solutions and found this solution in solar power. In our Manipur, it is anyway easy to generate solar energy. So, Moirangthem started a campaign to install solar panels, and on account of this campaign, today solar power has reached hundreds of houses in his area. The special thing is that he has used solar power to improve healthcare and livelihood. Today, owing to his efforts, many health centers in Manipur are also getting solar power. The woman power of Manipur has also benefited a lot from this endeavor. Local fishermen and artists have also been helped through this. Friends, today, under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, the government is providing approximately 75,000 to 80,000 rupees to each beneficiary family for installing solar panels. While Moirangtham's efforts are personal, they are giving new impetus to every campaign related to solar power. I extend my best wishes to him through Mann Ki Baat. My dear countrymen, let's now head towards Jammu and Kashmir. I want to share a saga about Jammu and Kashmir's cultural and historical heritage that will fill you up with pride. In Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir, there is a place called Jahanpura. For years, people had been seeing some tall mounds there. These were ordinary mounds, and no one knew what they were. Then one day, an archaeologist noticed them. When he began to observe the area carefully, these mounds appeared somewhat unusual. Following this, a scientific study of these mounds began. Drones were used to take photographs from above, and the land was mapped. And then, some surprising things started to emerge. It turned out that these mounds weren't natural. They were the remains of a large human-made structure. Meanwhile, another interesting connection emerged. Thousands of kilometers away from Kashmir, an old blurred photograph was found in the archives of a museum in France. Three Buddhist stupas were visible in that photograph of Baramulla. From here, time took a turn and Kashmir's glorious past was revealed to us. This history dates back nearly 2000 years. This Buddhist complex in Jahanpura, Kashmir reminds us of Kashmir's past and its rich identity. My dear countrymen, I now want to share with you about an endeavor thousands of kilometers away from India, which is heart-touching. In Fiji, a commendable initiative is being taken to spread Indian language and culture. Continuous efforts are being made at many levels to connect the new generation there with Tamil language. Last month, Tamil Day was celebrated for the first time in a school in Raki, Fiji. On that day, children found a platform where they openly expressed pride in their language. Children recited poems in Tamil, gave speeches, and confidently showcased their culture on stage. Friends, continuous work is also being done within the country to promote the Tamil language. A few days ago, the fourth Kashi Tamil Sangamam was held in my parliamentary constituency, Kashi. I'm now going to play you an audio clip. Listen to it and guess where these children trying to speak Tamil are from.
வணக்கம். பாரத அரசாங்கத்தால் ஒரே பாரதம் உன்னத பாரதம் நடத்தப்பட்ட காசி தமிழ் சங்கமம் 4 தமிழுக்கு போம் ನಾನು ரொம்ப ಕಾರ್ಕೆ ಉದಾಹರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ತಮಿಳಿಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ काशी ओडू भूमिल नानु पायल पटेल और सुपिंस इंटर कॉलेज की मानवी अनेवरकुम येन वड़क्कम.
Friends, you'll be surprised to know that these children who express themselves so fluently in Tamil are from Kashi, Varanasi. Their mother tongue is Hindi, but their love for the Tamil language inspired them to learn Tamil. This year, during the Kashi Tamil Sangamam in Varanasi, special emphasis was placed on learning Tamil. Under the theme of Learn Tamil, Tamil Karakalam, special campaigns were also run in more than 50 schools in Varanasi. The results of that can be heard in this audio clip.
എന്ന പേര് വൈഷ്ണവ്. ഞാൻ നിവേദിത ശിക്ഷാ സദൻ ബാലിക ഇന്റർ കോളേജ് വാരാണസി പഠിக்கிறேன். நான் காஷி தமிழ் கற்கலாம் 4.0 ला तमिल भाषा टिक्कावुम इल्लुवम करेन. इंधा वयबुक्क पराधान नरेंद्र मोदी अवगलेगु नान नंटी सोलिगरेन.
Friends, Tamil is the world's oldest language. Tamil literature is also extremely rich. I'd requested you to participate in the Kashi Tamil Sangamam in Mann Ki Baat. I'm happy that today, in other parts of the country, there is a renewed interest in the Tamil language among children and youth. This is the power of the language. This is the unity of India. Friends, next month we'll celebrate the 77th Republic Day of the country. Whenever such occasions arise, our hearts are filled with gratitude for the freedom fighters and the makers of the Constitution. Our country fought a long struggle for independence. People from every part of the country contributed to the freedom movement. But unfortunately, many of the heroes of independence, both men and women, did not receive the respect they deserved. One such freedom fighter is Parvati Giriji of Odisha. Her birth centenary will be celebrated in January 2026. She participated in the Quit India movement at the age of 16. Friends, after the independence movement, Parvati Giriji dedicated her life to social service and tribal welfare. She established several orphanages. Her inspiring life will continue to guide every generation. Mu Parvati Girijinku Shraddhanjali Arpan Karuchi. I pay my tribute to Parvati Giriji. Friends, it is our responsibility that we do not forget our heritage. We must pass on the great saga of the heroes, both men and women, who brought us independence, to the next generation. You may recall that when we celebrated 75 years of independence, the government created a special website. A section on it was dedicated to unsung heroes. Even today, you can visit this website to learn about the great personalities who played a significant role in achieving independence for our country. My dear countrymen, Mann Ki Baat provides us with a wonderful opportunity to discuss important topics related to the welfare of society. Today, I want to address one such issue that has become a matter of concern for all of us. The ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, recently released a report. It states that antibiotics are proving ineffective against many diseases like pneumonia and UTI. This is a matter of great concern for all of us. According to the report, a major reason for this is people's indiscriminate use of antibiotics. Antibiotics are not medicines that should be taken mindlessly. They should be used only on the doctor's advice. Nowadays, people have started believing that just taking a pill would cure all their problems. This is the reason diseases and infections are proving to be too strong for these antibiotics. I urge all of you to refrain from using medicines at your own discretion. This is especially important when it comes to antibiotics. I would simply say medicines require guidance and antibiotics require doctors. This practice will prove to be very helpful in improving your health. My dear countrymen, our traditional arts are empowering society and becoming a major vehicle for people's economic progress. The lace craft of Narsapuram district in Andhra Pradesh is gaining popularity across the country. This lace craft has been in the hands of women for generations. The women of the country have preserved it with great patience and meticulousness. Today, this tradition is being carried forward with a new dimension. The Andhra Pradesh government and NABARD are jointly teaching artisans new designs, providing better skill training and connecting them with new markets. The Narsapuram lace has also received the GI tag. Today, more than 500 products are being made from it and approximately 1 lakh women in more than 250 villages are getting employment from it. Friends, Mann Ki Baat is also a platform to bring forward such people who, through their hard work, are not only promoting traditional arts but are also empowering the local people through it. The efforts of Margaret Ramthar CM of Churachandpur, Manipur are also of a similar kind. She saw Manipur's traditional products, its handicrafts, and items made from bamboo and wood with a broad vision. Because of that vision, from a handicraft artist, she became a medium for transforming people's lives. Today, Margaret G's unit employs over 50 artists, and through her hard work, she has developed a market for her products in several states across the country, including Delhi. Friends, another example from Manipur is that of Chokhone Krichena ji, a resident of Senapati district. Her entire family has been involved in traditional farming. Krichena expanded this traditional experience to a greater extent. She made floriculture her passion. Today, she connects this work with various markets and empowers local communities in her area. Friends, this instance exemplifies the fact that when traditional knowledge is leveraged with a modern vision, it can become a major vehicle for economic progress. If you have similar success stories around you, please share them with me. Friends, the most beautiful thing about our country is that there's a festive atmosphere in some part of the country or the other throughout the year. Not only are there various festivals, but local festivals are also held in different states. Which means, if you make up your mind to travel, you'll find some corner of the country ready with its own unique celebration at any given time. One such festival is currently underway in the run of Kutch. This year, the Kutch Ranotsav began on the 23rd of November and will continue until the 20th of February. The diverse folk culture, folk music, dance and handicrafts of Kutch are on display here. Witnessing the grandeur of the white run of Kutch is a delightful experience in itself. At night, when the moonlight spreads over the white run, the view is mesmerizing. The Ran Utsav's tent city is very popular. I've been informed that over 2 lakh people have participated in the Ranotsav in the past month coming over from all corners of the country and even from abroad. Whenever you get the opportunity, be sure to participate in such festivals and enjoy India's diversity. Friends, this is the last episode of Mann Ki Baat in 2025. Now in the year 2026, we'll certainly join the Mann Ki Baat program to share our own varied Mann Ki Baat with the same enthusiasm and zeal, with a sense of belonging. New energy, new topics, and countless stories of countrymen filling us with inspiration connect us all in Mann Ki Baat. Every month, I receive many such messages in which people share their vision for a Vikasit Bharat. Seeing the suggestions from people and their efforts in this direction, this belief gets strengthened, and when all these messages reach me, the resolve of a Vikasit Bharat will definitely be fulfilled. This belief grows stronger day by day. May the year 2026 prove to be an important milestone in the journey towards the fulfillment of this resolve. May you and your family have a happy life. With this wish, before bidding farewell to this episode, I'll definitely say, Fit India movement, you too have to stay fit. This winter season is very suitable for exercise. Do exercise. Wishing you all a very happy 2026. Thank you. Vande Mataram.